y'all, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amber and I love all things handbag related, with a little bit of emphasis on the brand Vera Bradley. I also do some content related to concealed carry every now and again. I haven't done that in a while. But if any of that sounds good to you, then stick around and let's hang out. So today we're going to do a this or that Thursday, and we're going to compare two of my favorite Vera Bradley factory outlet styles. And that is the small go-ahead crossbody and the saddle crossbody. I want to compare both of these because, again, they're two of my favorite styles and they're very similar in size. So, as with all this or that Thursdays, we're going to go through a couple of different categories and then we'll just see which one comes out the winner. That doesn't necessarily mean that one bag is better than the other by any means. This is just an arbitrary way that I decided to do these videos. So let's start off with price. The small go-ahead crossbody in the cotton comes in at $89 retail. Now, again, we all know that that's not what you actually pay for it because the factory outlet is always having a sale of at least 50% off, but generally it's 50 plus 20 or 50 plus 30% off. So we're just going to go by what it says on the tag because regardless of those discounts, whichever one is cheaper on the tag is just going to be cheaper overall. So the small go-ahead crossbody comes in at $89. The saddle crossbody comes in at $95. And again, that is for the cotton version. So, the winner for the price category is the small go-ahead crossbody. Alright, next, let's talk durability and materials that these bags are available in. So, the small go-ahead crossbody comes in cotton with the prints on it, microfiber, which are the solids, and then this bag also comes in the ultralight material. The saddle crossbody, as far as I am aware, comes in the printed cotton and the solid microfiber. So simply because the small go-ahead comes in one extra fabrication, the ultralight, this one would win for more color print fabrication options. Durability completely depends upon which fabrication you choose, how hard you are on your bags, the whole thing. But for materials available to purchase your bag in, the small go-ahead wins again because it does have more fabrication options. Okay, category 3 is going to be convertibility. These bags are exactly the same. They both have a non-removable but adjustable shoulder or crossbody strap. I didn't measure the actual length on these straps, but they're going to be roughly the same. So that category would be a tie for convertibility. The next category would be pattern and color options. Now, I genuinely have no idea what patterns these bags are all available in currently. I do not have access to a factory outlet store, so I couldn't tell you that, but based simply upon the fact that the small go-ahead comes in more material options where you can get the cotton, the microfiber, or the ultralight, I'm going to guess that it has just more pattern and color options in general, just because you also get those ultralight patterns and solids as well. And I just realized I've been showing y'all the back of this bag the entire time. I'm rusty. I've been away from YouTube for too long. Forgive me. So here's the front of the bag. Alright, and now we are to the actual last category, which is capacity and functionality. So, as usual, I've brought out a bunch of different random objects, and we're going to shove them in these two bags and see which one can hold more and which one seems more functional. But before we do that, let me give you the measurements on these two bags. I did measure these manually, so just bear with me on it. Okay, the small go-ahead crossbody is a little bit of an odd shape. So it's narrower at the bottom and then wider at the top. So your length across the bottom on this one is roughly about 7 inches. And I did measure these when they were packed completely full so that you had a better sense of the actual size when your items are in the bag, because I could measure straight across here right now and it would be like 12 inches or more, but that's not the actual size that you're going to get when you fill your bag. So the small go ahead is about 7 inches across the bottom, but it's about 11 inches across the top. So if I split the difference and go right across the middle, it's about 9.5. The height on this one is about 8.5 inches, and then you have about 4 inches in depth on your small go ahead. The saddle crossbody is more of a traditional rectangular shape, so this one's easier to measure. It is about 10.5 inches across, 8.5 inches high, and about 3.25 inches in depth. So I think these are going to be fairly similar in capacity, but let's see. We'll start with the small go ahead. So let me show you the items that I've pulled out. They're not all going to fit, but let me show you what I've pulled out to work with first. Alright, so we have my giant cell phone. I grabbed a bottle of water to try. This is my current wallet, which is a petite zip-around wallet from the retail side. We have a small deodorant, little travel size deodorant, a hand sanitizer, and a chapstick. This is the, like the on a roll type case out of the 4-piece Cosmetic organizer. A pack of tissue, a mini Cosmetic, couple packs of gummies for all you parents out there that are always packing snacks for your kids like me. All 3 pieces from the Cosmetic trio on the factory side. So the large, medium, and small, and these do all have items in them, so it's a fair judgment of whether they'll fit or not. A notebook, wireless headphones, my chunky keys, the little pouch from the hair accessory kit on the factory side, and then an all-in-one wristlet, crossbody, whatever it's called. This one is in Roomba, so it is a little bit of an older version, but still roughly the same size. So these are all the items I've pulled out to work with to see what'll fit in each one. Granted, not all of these are going to fit, but we'll see. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start with some of these bigger items, and I'm going to show you if they just fit in these bags or not. So let's start with the bottle of water. In the small go-ahead crossbody, if we stand it straight up vertically, let's see. In the dead center of your bag, right in the middle, you could stand it vertically and zip that up, but it is kind of tight. Now, to lay it down horizontally, if you can see in there, that fits perfectly fine. Okay. The saddle crossbody with the bottle of water, if you stand it up horizontally, it will fit horizontally right here on the edge. No problem. Zipper, no issue there. Horizontally, fits fine as well. So, bottle of water will go in both. The large pouch from the Cosmetic Trio. Width-wise, this is just barely wide enough to fit in. But it will fit inside the saddle crossbody. Now, if you turned it, it wouldn't go vertically, but yes, it will fit horizontally. The small go-ahead, this one has a little bit more of a wider opening, so the large pouch goes in easier. It will fit in there fine horizontally. Again, vertically, not going to happen. The all-in-one crossbody wristlet thing fits in the small go-ahead horizontally fine. Fits vertically fine. The saddle up, horizontally no problem. Vertically it fits as well. But you can see that these 3 items take up a pretty large portion of both of these bags because neither of them are very big. So I'm going to set them to the side and we're actually going to work with the smaller items. So let's start with the go-ahead crossbody again. I am not going to fill pockets on the inside. I am just going to fill this main opening because I think that's the best judgment of what will actually fit inside. So let's start with the mini Cosmetic. And that's going to take, that's a pretty good part of the bag there. But let's see, here's an on a roll case. It will not stand up, it's too tall, but and it's actually a bit too wide to lay at the bottom of the bag. Yeah, it's just a little bit too wide, so we'll take that one out. So this is the medium pouch from the Cosmetic Trio. The hair accessory kit. Small pouch from the Cosmetic Trio. And then let's start working with some of these smaller items. I'm just going to drop some in. Chapstick, hand sanitizer, earbuds. I'm just going to drop all those in. Mini deodorant. I'm going to drop that one in. My wallet, the petite zip around, we will smush down in here. The notebook, fit in there. Giant clump of keys, I'll just drop in there. Let's see, are we gonna zip? Yeah, we're still in the zip area. Pack of tissues, I'm just gonna shove it in there. The 2 packs of gummies, I'll shove on top. You can see that this bag is full completely to the top, so let's see if it will zip. I think it will, but we're pretty tight. Alright, so we got it zipped. Now let me see if I can get the phone in this front pocket. Again, my phone is pretty large. Without the bag being this full, it always fits perfectly fine. But even with the bag shoved that tight, the phone will fit in the front pocket. You do still have these 2 little end slip pockets that you could put something in, but I'm not going to worry about that for right now. So the features on the small go-ahead crossbody, you have the front zip pocket, the 2 slip pockets on each end that you could also put your chapstick and stuff down in those. No pockets on the back, and then on the inside, all you have is 1 zipper pocket. Okay, so I was able to get all that stuff in there, and you can see this is very full. It is poofed out just a little bit, but not too terribly bad. So of all those items I showed you with, to start with, the only ones that aren't in there are the water bottle, the large piece from the Cosmetic Trio, the all-in-one crossbody, and the little on a roll case. So all the rest of those items are pushed in here and fit fine. Well, they're tight, but they're in here. So again, my giant phone. Then on the inside, smashed in there, we have 2 packs of gummies, the tissue, the mini deodorant, the big wad of keys, petite zip-around wallet, the pouch from the hair accessory kit, the small piece from the Cosmetic Trio, notebook, mini Cosmetic, medium piece from the Cosmetic Trio, a chapstick, portable wireless headphones, and a hand sanitizer. And I think that's everything. Yep, the bag is empty now. So I got all of these items in that bag. So let's see if the saddle crossbody will hold the same amount, less, or more. So the saddle crossbody's features start with a flap on the outside with a little turn lock. No organization in there. It is just a little flap closure with that turn lock. The back, you have the little like cell phone type slip pocket. On the inside, you do have one back zipper pocket and then 2 slip pockets on the front. So again, I'm not going to put anything in the internal pockets. That way we can see what the internal capacity truly is. And then we'll take a look at these outside pockets. So let's just start with the same items. Mini Cosmetic. Medium piece from the Cosmetic Trio. The pouch from the hair accessory kit. The small piece from the Cosmetic Trio, and my petite zip-around wallet. And then I'm just going to throw the smaller items in again. The wireless headphones, the chapstick, the hand sanitizer, the mini deodorant, the notebook, 2 packs of gummies, tissue, giant wad of keys. We're pretty full on this one too. It's pretty much right at the top, the same as the small go-ahead. But we do still have this outer flap, like we had the front zip pocket. This one's not near as tight as that front zip pocket was. So my giant phone slips in there pretty easily, if you can see that. And there is still some more room, so we could get another small item in there. I don't think, yeah, that's not really going to work. But there is still a little more room in the flap. That closes fine. And then you do still have the slip pocket on the back. So in all fairness, I would say the capacity for these 2 bags is roughly about the same. However, I do think that maybe the saddle crossbody would hold just a touch more, because this top zip, while this bag is completely full, there is still a little bit more room on top of this one, and zipping this one shut wasn't quite as hard as this one when it was full. So I would say capacity is fairly even, with the saddle crossbody maybe holding just a hair more. So based on all of those categories, the winner would actually come out to be the Go Ahead Crossbody, because it is less expensive at $89 versus $95. It comes in more fabrication options. It comes in more pattern and color options simply by default because it's in more fabrication options. And then as far as the convertibility, they're both about the same. They have that attached adjustable shoulder strap that you can't remove. And then capacity was about the same on both of them. So based on the categories, the small Go Ahead, I'm showing you all the back again. What is wrong with me? But based on the categories, the small Go Ahead would be the winner. However, I think they're a tie. I really, really like both styles of these. They're definitely some of my favorites from the factory outlet store. So, yeah. That's this video, you guys. I'm calling it a tie. Even though, based on my own arbitrary little categories, the Go Ahead would win, I'm still calling it a tie. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you have any comments, any questions, or you just want to say hello, leave me a message down below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And I will see you on the next one. I do have another haul video coming because I had an order from the online outlet sale and another order from the retail side for this Memorial Day sale they just had, the 30%. And then I had a couple of other items I had ordered, and then we're going to do some more comparisons, and I'm finally back to YouTube, y'all, so there's going to be more videos coming. So anyway, I'm done. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.